There we go, ladies and gentlemen, a little look at what it takes to create the spring battle setup. And of course, it was divided into 4 different sections. We had the turbo knuckle, the 2 pro line jumps, and the rail setup. And we had 4 different awards going on. And it's time for our first award, which will be the best 540. And it's time to bring in our first guest. Come on down, Sarah Höflin and Hunter Henderson. Come on in. Sarah, you've come prepared.
We brought you a welcome tea.
You brought me a welcome tea, have you?
You're British, so we thought you might like it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Is it an Earl Grey, or what are we doing?
I have no idea.
Well, Prost, as they say in Austria.
Extra milky. Just how you
Cheers,
like it.
everybody. Oh, I need a little bit more sugar. I'll take those off you. You don't have to do it.
Next
so,
time.
have a seat. Oh, my
Go ahead,
word,
go
Sarah
ahead.
Höflin, you're a menace. So, Hunter, Sarah, how are you both doing tonight? Oh, sorry, that was quite strong. How are we doing tonight?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
It's taking me a while to process that.
Well, we'll ask Hunter.
No,
You
like-
process, Hunter. How you doing?
Doing great, yeah. It's been an awesome week here, and definitely been enjoying ourselves, I think. And yeah, it's just been great to be riding such a great park with all my best friends. So
Second time here, is
yeah,
that right? You
second
were here
time.
last year?
Yeah, and I was
But
so
last
excited to
year
come
it
back.
wasn't quite as smooth a ride, right?
We got here a little bit late after the 540 and the turbo knuckle, and so we only had like 2 days or 3 days to ride, I think. And the weather wasn't quite as good, but it was still such a good time, and I couldn't wait to come back.
Didn't you have pneumonia last year?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. Well, we didn't know then.
Okay.
But the next week I figured it out. But I was rooming with Mark Hendrickson and Phil Langevin, and they pushed me off far on the side, and I was like coughing and stuff. But I wasn't infectious, I guess, to them at the time. But
cool.
it was just like being on the road for so long and not really letting myself rest, I guess. But yeah.
Fair enough. And Sarah, you had a little time to relax today. I saw you were on the mono ski today.
I did. No, it's been awesome. I've come here to Spring Battle after 2 pretty shitty weeks in Georgia, so this feels really nice, you know, for a change. Just have a good park, good friends, good people.
I can hear some noise in the background.
They're
Don't
all
forget,
laughing,
ladies and
saying,
gentlemen,
"Yeah,
in the
that's true.
background we do have our guests enjoying our Here to Bar as well. So, Best 540 award. Hunter, did you manage to submit a 540, or were you focused on the heavier tricks?
My 540 submission was actually kind of funny because I got one on the jump that I didn't really like that much, and then in the last like 5 or 10 minutes of riding, I did some weird 540 on the knuckle, and I liked it more. And I don't know if it's going to count because
Okay.
it was on the knuckle trick, but I was able to submit something.
Okay, Sarah, as well, get a 540 in there.
I got 540. Actually, it took me all day to do it because I didn't like it enough. And the one I submitted is cool, but let's see.
All right, well, there was a lot of action up there with the 540s, and we do have a little highlight reel before we start with the awards. So let's take a little look at the highlight reel from the Best 540 here at the Spring Battle 2023. There you go, some highlights of some of the action down there. Now, Sarah, interesting, we always talk about the Spring Battle format. You're obviously an incredibly successful contest rider, Olympic
you.
gold medalist at some
Try
point.
my best.
So the format for Spring Battle sometimes seems quite chilled in the beginning. You show up, there's a park, your friends are here, sun's out, great course, and you get to film as many times as you want. But as the clock ticks down, like you mentioned, you weren't happy with that 540. Compared to a regular contest where you do your run and it's like, well, that's done, we move on.
Yeah.
Pros and cons of the Spring Battle format, please.
Well, I mean, you know how it is. Everyone just has 3 days or 4 days to film everything. But we're not geeks, we're freestylers, so obviously everyone's going to submit all their clips at the very last hour on the last day. That's how we roll. So there's always a little bit of stress, but trying to get everything on the last day, that's exactly what happened for me. I know a few people got their tricks on day 1, but nerds.
And yourself, Hunter? Any stress, any pressure?
For me, I kind of just think that I always, like, I'll get a trick, but I'll never be satisfied with the way it looks, or usually the filmer's doing it perfectly, and I'm just have myself to blame, and I, like, do it a way that it looks nice and I can submit it, but I'm always, like, dissatisfied and wish I could try and get it a little bit better, and then, of course, the time runs out.
We need to extend the contest to like a month next year.
Yeah.
All right, so should we see the awards? You ready for this? Should we find out who's on the podium for... Well, what we're going to do is we're going to see all of the...
Oh, it's so nice.
That was so nice. I think that was my favorite one I saw this week.
Switch blender
Same.
overflip.
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is what the judges told me. I had no idea myself. There you go, Max
yeah.
Moffat coming in with his bring back there for first place. Max with a broken wrist as well.
Crazy.
Not surprised by that one. That was crazy.
Not surprised?
No.
There you go, congratulations. And now we move straight into the snowboard women. Vanessa, 15 years old, her first ever spring battle, one of Anna Gasser's future queens from last year, third place. Back 5 nose. Here she is, the Queen of Austria, switch back 5 stalefish, Anna Gasser, who, by the way, will be joining us later in the studio. And in first place, Hannah Snow from Instagram. Look at that.
Oh,
How old's Hannah?
gorgeous.
How old's Hannah? Bar people. 15?
Too young for you.
15 years old. Beating the Queen of Austria with the back 5 Japan. And we got one of your Swiss teammates, Sarah, Moritz Tunnen.
Look at that. Another Swiss boy.
Back 5 seatbelt to Crail. Getting both the grabs on true.
That was super nice.
And then Fridge, another one of our guests, is back there somewhere in the bar. He's on the podium there. And I did hear the judges say if he'd landed it slightly cleaner, that no questions, that would have been first place. They did tell me.
Don't tell him that.
But we do have, for the second year in a row, taking home the best 540. Kaito Hamada from Japan with the back 5 over tweak shifty. I think Kaito is in the crowd maybe somewhere as well, but Team Japan's here as well. 2.5 grand for a back 5.
Hell yeah. Good day at work.
There we go. Best 540 is in the book. Sarah, congratulations.
Hey!
Hunter,
Yeah, congrats.
obviously yours didn't fit the criteria. Sorry about that. I
Probably
don't mean
not.
to embarrass you, but
It's all good.
It's okay, I'll get you a beer
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
it's revenge
free.
for you bringing me that horrific shot. But Sarah, what are you going to do with your winnings?
To spend it all on beers here. And cups of
free
teas.
here.
Tiny cups of teas.
Here.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
There we
All
go.
right, Hunter, Sarah, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the 540.
Loved it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the Best 540 award here. So we're going to say thank you very much to Sarah and Hunter. And we're going to bring out our next guest for the next award.
Easy.
Thank you for joining us.
Mwah, mwah.
Thank you for joining us, sir. You can go back to our special VIP area. So, ladies and gentlemen, 540 is
didn't make
in the
me
books.
Easy.
And now it is time
Have
for the
fun.
Turbo Knuckle Award. And joining us tonight
so glad
on
we
My,
didn't have to do
don't they
something
look
stupid.
incredible?
Yeah, me too.
Oh
It
my
is
God, if I
Scotland's
sing that
Kirsty
damn
Muir and Fridge.
Oh, Henry.
Kirsty, we can have a hug as
Oh
well.
yeah, let's get
You
it.
just, is it because you're wearing sunglasses and you actually couldn't see me?
I just, blinded by it,
So, do I not get a shot from you guys?
We think
No,
you
no,
can
no.
have like a
Okay.
minute's rest.
We're trying to be responsible.
Thanks
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much. Thanks
Yeah.
very much. Hey,
Hey.
you two are looking sharp tonight.
Thank you.
Look at this. I'm trying to see if there's anyone in the crowd who can remember. These are. Do we think these are our sharpest ever dressed guests? I would say so.
Let's go.
I don't think we're the ones to answer that one, though.
Well, I was trying to ask them, but no one's
Yeah.
replying.
Yeah,
They're
come on,
obviously in
dude.
the VIP room enjoying the free theatre. Kirsty, now
Hello.
we got a little story to tell here. You've been injured for the last week, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Oh, it's just a few weeks ago I pulled my abductor muscle you know. And
And for those of us who don't know what that is, an abductor muscle.
it's like
is
my groin muscle.
The groin. Here.
Yes, right there.
Quite an
Yes.
important muscle for standing on skis.
Yes, exactly. So just been chilling.
Yeah. You've been riding though. We've seen you up in the park.
Oh yeah, just been shredding with everyone.
Yeah, but I saw you on day 1 or 2 and you were like, you seemed pretty disappointed. You were like, I just can't, every time I land, it's like someone's punching me.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to chill.
I know, it's just like spring battle, you want to send and you want to have that vibe with everyone, but you know, we still made the most out of the week. We still had such a good time, so it was all good.
And you were riding with all the other girls. Did you do some filming as well?
A little bit, but you know, some of the better filmers were out there too, so I got ditched, you know.
Yeah, fair enough, fair
Yeah.
enough. And Fridge, how many spring battles have you done now?
Ooh, I don't know. It's been a couple for sure.
You've been on the podium a couple of times for various awards, I believe.
Yeah, I think I've been getting into the turbo knuckle and the 540 before, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how was this spring battle?
It was really good. Like the weather forecast was throwing us off the whole time, I feel like, saying it was going to be cloudy, and then you come up and it's just like so beautiful, sunny skies, slushy conditions. I thought it was going to be winter when I was here, but the spring showed up, so it wasn't just a battle. It was absolutely spring battle.
Oh, look at this guy. He's going to take my job soon.
Honestly.
And we saw your 5. I have to say, most of the days I was up there, I saw you riding almost from like 10 o'clock when we opened the park for filming until we shut it down. Like, it did seem like either you were enjoying yourself too much or you were having a battle, a real spring battle. So, any insights on that?
Yeah, I was definitely having a good time. But the 540, and I'm really pumped to get second place, but that one took me all 3 days, I think, of riding. Like, I was trying it a little bit every day, and I landed it. The one was 5 minutes before like the jumps were about to close on the last day. So I tried to go back and clean up the landing a little bit, but my body was definitely toast by the end of that. But I'm stoked to put one down, and yeah, for sure.
And
Really happy.
what about our bar? Did you guys like Fridge's best 540 that we saw? Get him onto the podium there. Let's have a look at the bar for a second. How are we doing? There's our special guest. They're enjoying it back there. There's 9 Lives, our barman. We've got Etienne. Dylan looks like he's having a great time up there. Yeah, how we doing, Dylan? Are you ready? You're coming on next, mate.
I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna be peeling me off this chair by the end of the night.
I love the Kid Rock t-shirt so much. It's amazing.
Well, we had Huberkop, of course, on our show last night with his Megadeth. So
Yeah, I know, and I went partying with him a little bit, and we traded our shirts, so now I have the Megadeth. I should've
you
put
have
it
the
on.
Megadeth
Yeah,
shirt?
it's in my room for some
we'll see if
reason.
we can get a photo of Huberkop from last night showing his Megadeth shirt. So, right, we've done the 540. Now it's all about the turbo knuckle. Kirsty, did you manage to submit a clip?
Yeah, super chill one.
Okay, super
Yeah.
chill. Obviously, that groin abductor muscle
Oh, yeah.
proving a little bit tricky.
Oh,
Fridge,
yeah.
you got a clip in there?
Yes, I did. I'm really, really pumped on what I made happen, but it's been insane to see what the different guys have been pulling off, so I'm looking forward
Yeah, I
to see
feel like this knuckle universe is expanding exponentially at the moment.
For sure, and I've done a lot of knuckle contests, but it's always like a different knuckle. Here they build a knuckle feature just for doing knuckle tricks, so you get a different vibe on the tricks than other knuckle contests, which I think is really cool.
Epic. All right, well, we have a little highlight edit to see first before we see the award winners. So let's have a little look at the highlight edit from the Absolut Park Spring Battle Turbo Knuckle.
Ooh, yeah. There we go, a little look at the highlights from our Turbo Knuckle.
it was pretty insane. Like I was hanging out mostly by the big air and the rail zone, so I didn't get to see too much of the knuckle stuff, but I spent 20 minutes there one day. Mind blown. Absolutely mind blown.
For sure. It was sick to see, and it's so cool because everyone's getting all different with like the butters and the hand drags, and some like doing more jumping tricks with butters as well. You get like so many different styles of riding going over that knuckle. It's really sick.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, mega gnarly stuff going down.
Well, who keeps kicking over drinks in that bar? I think they're getting a little bit too crazy back there. There they are. It's that Dylan. And there's Etienne as well. They're just causing problems. It's that Kid Rock T-shirt, mate. You're just asking for trouble. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the awards from the Turbo Knuckle. Let's roll it and see who's on top. So we're going to start things off with the skiing freestyle women. Sarah Hofflin on the podium again.
Yes.
Yo, yeah.
Third place.
Ka-ching. Oh, I love that part.
Yeah, there you go. Money in the bank. And then Yo-Yo, Johan Kili, also on the podium for the 540. Oh, how was the afterbang on that? One of your Norwegian teammates, Fridge.
Yes. So steezy. Love a good afterbang.
And then first place, Kirsty. Your
Megasaurus.
roommate, I believe, for the week.
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Of course, double X Games gold medalist, but what do you reckon she's going to be more proud of, the X Games or the Turbo Knuckle?
For sure this, honestly.
Oh, yes.
And Yuna Kangas up into third. Finished Slayer. I love that he's still talking to the camera like we used to have the last 2 years, the rules. Also Absolut Park team rider.
So
creamy.
Sleepy. Like not even trying.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
So sick.
Yuna and the boys were getting pretty excited about the nightlife around here last night. I put them in the cab off to one of the local establishments. They seemed pretty excited.
Oh, nice.
Next up, Ferdinand Dahl.
Yeah.
30.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We actually tried to get him on the show, but no reply.
He departed.
Yeah.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
But that tail butter is so sick.
Cap in the blood. So sick.
Going off the tails into
Solid
like...
Norwegian showing so far.
Oh,
Ooh,
Finn.
Finn.
And there you go. All the way from the land of the long white cloud. Finn making a nice appearance. Glad to have Finn back because he's on the Freeride World Tour at the moment.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so decided to show up and do a turbo knuckle trick. So congratulations to Finn.
That
Nice.
grab is amazing.
True blunt.
Yeah.
2.5 G's for Finn. Is he still here? He might still be here somewhere. And now on to the
Melissa.
snowball women in third place. Melissa Paperkamp from the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what are we talking here? Oh, going big.
Sick.
Always goes big, Melissa, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a knuckle, a big air.
All gas, no brakes.
No gas, no brakes, exactly. You need my job, Fridge. We've talked about this before.
No,
you need
no.
my job.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Hannah Snow coming in.
Again.
Another podium for Hannah. Is she in the... Hopefully she's just drinking a Red Bull at the bar, but I think she's in our VIP room at the back.
Ooh.
She will be joining us later, and here we go.
Gasser.
Yeah.
First place for Anna Gasser on the
World
Turbo Knuckle.
champion.
She actually
Let's
learned
go.
this trick that day. She said she started off with like half cab butters, and then she went to
Yes.
cab 3s, cab 5s, and by the end of the day she had the cab 7.
That's sick.
Sick.
Still progressing even after all those medals.
Oh,
Yeah.
So much to
big
do.
air, world's best big air rider right there. Going off the knuckle. Oh,
Ah.
Seppe.
Another legend.
Yeah.
Former world
Yes.
champion, of course, X Games medalist Seppi Schmidt.
I saw this and I'm like, what is going on?
I
It's gotta
don't.
be
I-
like,
hey, that's
mental.
good for you to hear, because normally, Fridge, your tricks are the ones we don't understand, and even you don't understand this.
it's got to be the most disgusting way to do a front flip, and I love it.
Disgusting.
Hey, but worth $1,000.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
And here we go, Maxi Preisinger, the tallest German out there. Never without that red jacket. Bringing in
Yo.
a bit of Torge Bergrim style.
Yeah, double butter and a hand drag, or double hand drag. I don't know. So steezy. He should have kept that going though until
All the way into
yeah.
the jump, huh? And now, Top spot. Who's it going to be? Oh, we recognize this
The
guy.
man himself.
Damn.
Oh, got sped up.
We went into double speed there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Fridge, talk us through this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just playing around with this feeling. And Marcus Cleveland has done the nose butterfly before with like just a flip out, and I thought that it might be possible. Sometimes I like get this feeling that like it's gonna feel so good when I make it happen. I just have to do that part, and I'm really pumped that it worked out. I filmed it with Josh, and we got it 5 minutes before the jumps were closing down. Like,
Seems like you were pushing it to the limits.
yeah, I was on that like last minute deadline. I think that's something that's got to be happening to everyone here, though. Like, it's like having like a school assignment. Like, you don't have to enter anything until the deadline, and then you always wait as long as possible to get that last panic energy, you know, to like, okay, I need to make this happen now.
I think it was a quote actually from one of our guests in the VIP room, Black Country Bill. He said, "We're not nerds, we're freestylers. Who hands their tricks in on the first day? Losers." So congratulations, Fridge. There you go.
Thank you.
First place, Turbo Knuckle. Kirsty, thank you for joining us. Wonderful to have you
thank
here.
you.
We hope the abductor muscle heals up as fast as possible. And we'll see you
Thanks.
back on that podium because it's been an incredibly successful year. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the Turbo Knuckle. A huge round of applause for Fridge taking out first place.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kirsty, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. You.
And now,
You.
Yes.
thank you guys. It's time to bring in our next guests. And it is time for the Best Rail Awards. Are they ready? Are they steady? Doesn't look like they're ready. Oh no, it is. He is ready. Come
you
on
who needs
in,
to be ready.
Dylan and Etienne. Welcome to. Oh no.
Are you ready?
It's tea, right?
Dude, you're British. You can get as drunk as you want. No
Tea
one in
time.
America can understand what you're saying
Etienne,
anyways.
Dylan, welcome to the show.
good
Cheers,
forklifting.
everybody.
Cheers to forklift. Sorry, Mom.
I'll take it. Don't worry, Austria. Everybody does this.
It's to go to bed.
Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Best day of my little life. How you
Best
doing?
day of your little life.
That's right.
You're not that small.
Thanks. I guess. I'm about average.
Dylan, first time in Absolut Park.
First time in Absolut Park.
It's been a while since we've seen you in Europe as well, I think.
Yeah, it has. I think they were trying to keep us out with that whole thing going around, you know?
Fair enough, but how you been enjoying it?
I've been having a great time. Yeah, like I said, best time of my little life. Everyone's having fun. We've been eating Wiener Schnitzels, drinking some of this. You guys call it the best beer in the world over here, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably just haven't been to America or whatever, but I mean, I'd also argue that maybe an American wiener's better. So anyone at the after party tonight who hasn't tried an American
You're going to be very
wiener.
careful here. You've got to be very careful. You're in the heart of Austria right here. You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, just, you know.
Excuse me. Dylan. So, Etienne,
Yes.
first time in Absolut Park, or were you here last year?
I was not here last year.
No.
I think I came 5 years ago
Yeah.
when they were doing the full runs.
Oh, yeah, the slopes are,
The
yeah.
top to bottom. So I think I was pretty out of my element. So pretty happy to be back with everyone and knowing a little bit more of the scene and knowing the people and the riders and just enjoying myself definitely a lot more in that order for sure.
And so you say a little bit out of your element there. What is your element? What would you consider to be your element?
I say just with the boys, hiking rails, you know, doing some laps around and having a good time in the sun, rather than kind of just not knowing who the people are and just kind of like trying to follow and watch, and being a bit more of a leader in the way of just like doing tricks and just kind of doing my own thing a bit more and not being so worried about what other people are doing. So yeah, just having a good time and basically just shredding for 4 days, yeah.
Well, yeah, and this is something that I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's quite unique to Spring Battle, because what we've got, because Dylan, when was the last big contest you did? You've never really been a contest guy, right?
I mean, kind of, but this year I was actually at Dew Tour and X Games, so.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'll just take my foot out of my mouth, right? But
thankfully-
let's say more the sort of big air, kind of like Olympic style, crazy stuff like that.
Oh, no, yeah.
But
I
what
had
we-
a problem with that beer thing we were talking about
Yeah, there you
earlier
go.
that I never made it to the Olympics.
But what we're able to do at Spring Battle is bring guys, because you used to film street parts that are legendary, things like this.
Thank you.
Etienne, you say you were a little bit out your element, but here at the Spring Battle, we're able to throw guys like you in with, an Anna Gasser or riders like this and be competing at the same place.
But the thing is, too, the camaraderie here. You
Yeah.
know, nobody's super stressed out. A few people kind of get a little stressed out, but no one's really stressed out over, I have to land something, have to do this, because at the end of the day, you're going back to the house, having good conversation, laughs with everybody, reviewing footage, making friends, making memories, and it's just a really, really good concept for a contest.
And I have to say, Dylan, you do get one of the MVP awards because every day I've seen you cleaning up the chalets, loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, just generally being an exemplary housemate.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. I'll give you an award later.
Yeah, is it
I
probably
just
a
made
shot
that
of
up right now, so I don't actually have an official award, but I'll
Shot
I'll
of
sort
vodka
that
or
out.
something, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
something
No,
like
a cup of tea,
Discussion,
something like
yeah.
that.
Definitely a big vibe going back to the chalets with all the homies, and even when you go to sleep, you still got homies. So we got big rooms. We're getting cuddly.
It's like
and,
4 guys in a bed.
Yeah,
so you
and I couldn't
really-
ask for anything better, honestly. you got an overload of friends, so I love that.
How's the smell in those rooms?
I'm accustomed to it now, so I think it's all good. Some rooms are worse than others.
Who's got the worst one?
Probably Leo's room.
Yeah.
Sorry, Leo.
No, throw him under the bus. That's fine. We all need to know who stinks. My room's probably the worst, and I sleep in there on my own, so fair enough. Right, boys, we are here to talk about the Best Rail Award. Dylan, traditionally known as a street rail filmer, or amongst other things, but that was your forte, getting in the streets, getting out there. And we had a few conversations up on the mountain about the tactics for the rail. There was so many different options, so many different ways to go. You weren't sure were you going to go gnarly, were you going to go technical. What did you end up going with?
Yeah, I think there's so many ways to hit it, and my way, everything I did, I wanted to do what is nobody else doing. And sometimes it's not that impressive to traditional judges on, a slope style course or something. So I kind of even had to explain things multiple times to people what I was going to do. And I chose to hit a rail directly over the top rather than a side approach, which is traditional. So we'll see how that worked out, and I don't know.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out soon.
Yeah.
And Etienne, how about yourself? What did you go for in the end?
Well, basically spent the whole first day with Max hiking the ESTA down. Didn't get the trick I was looking for. Definitely went to bed a little bummed and was just basically only thinking about that trick, and kind of realized that I wouldn't really be able to get anything else done until I got that one trick. So went up the next day, grinded that, got it, and as soon as I got that one trick, then all the other tricks kind of started flowing, and then started to get some options on that rail, and just trying to figure out what to submit was a little tough for sure, because I got a couple tricks, and I was pretty happy with what I ended up submitting, and definitely a new one for me, and I don't think I've seen that done on a rail like that before, so I was pretty stoked as well.
Yeah, that's one of the elements as well. I was sitting with the judges at various points over the last 24 hours, and we tried to make it clear to all the riders that they had to submit only one clip in each category, but some riders were like, I just don't know, let the judges choose. And we're like, listen, if you don't choose, we're going to choose the worst one. So got to make that call, but it could be heavy because a few riders got a couple of heavy ones. And speaking of that, let's have a little look at the highlights edit of the best rail, and I have to say this is probably the heaviest edit out there. The rail stuff that went down up in Absolut Park for the spring battle was nuts. Wow. So, just so you know, the last clip in that is one of the snowboard instructors from Absolut Park. So if you want to learn to do crazy freestyle stuff, come and sign up at Absolut Park.
Yeah, I think I'm signed up for tomorrow morning.
I probably wouldn't do that one, though.
I mean, straight up, too, I've seen some shit in my day, and, you know, I came here being like, yeah, rails, my specialty, I got this, and I saw some crazy, crazy shit go down where I was like, I kind of give up. My boy Fabi, that was the coolest. I mean, my money's on Fabi for winning.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Interesting to know. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was obviously a very short highlight clip, but the extended highlight clip we are going to release of the rails it's next level. Like the top sort of 10 in each category is like could have been mixed up anyway, and the judges were having an absolute nightmare. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't...
That's payback because that S-rail to down gave all of us nightmares.
I did actually on the third day, walking back up, and everyone was chilling after we shut down the setup, and it just looked like a bit of a war zone. Like, people were saying, like, hey, you're going to have to pay for therapy. Like, people have been hiking this rail for 72 hours and still haven't made it to the end. So, well, we have the results in. You boys ready? What about in the bar? You guys ready in the VIP zone? You want to see the awards?
Somebody better do a
Japanese
shot.
are in the house as well. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the awards for the best rail here at the Spring Battle 2023. So we start off with free ski women. Lisa Zimmerman, the winner of Jutor just, 10 days ago? The most accomplished female skiers out there. Following two, and then,
Yeah. The tray swap, clock swap? Elusive, we call that one.
Yeah.
Double swap.
Etienne, you might have to help us here a
That
little
one's
bit.
called the Joker.
Both of us being snowboarders. Like, I know some of them, but when it gets this technical, I'm a bit
learning
lost.
the snowboard trick too.
Next up, Yo-Yo. Hey, 3 podiums.
That one's
Second
called, That
place.
one's called Ellen
Ellen?
because it's you're scissoring.
Beautiful. The trick, not Ellen.
Congratulations for Yo-Yo. Dylan and Etienne are educating each other. And there we go. First place, Sarah Hofflin.
Yeah!
Where is she? I think she's in the bar somewhere. Is that,
Probably.
again, 3 podiums for Sarah? Do we have a shot of Sarah? There she is.
Yeah.
There he is!
Moving on now, Etienne, 3rd place here for the rails.
Yeah.
So the nightmare ended. You managed to get the trick into 3rd place, $1,000.
You bet. Not bad.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You could go and join Sarah in the bar afterwards. Max Moffat as well. Again, another podium for Max. We had him on the show last night. Didn't tell me he had a broken wrist. Made him lift a beer case.
No big deal.
No biggie.
Yeah.
And Evan into 1st place.
Let's go.
Evan's just quietly been getting it done. Whoa!
Oh.
Incredible transfer. Check this
And that
out.
transfer was way bigger than it looks on film. I don't know if...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amongst
it
the
was fucking
film
big.
crew, we were trying to work out the best way to film it because it doesn't do it justice there, does it? You almost need like an FPV drone shot. So congratulations to our skiers. Etienne, well done.
Stoked.
Now on to the snowboarders. Melissa Papercamp here in 3rd. 50-50, front one. Half cab on, back one off. Solid combo. There wasn't a lot of space between those 2 rails, huh, Dylan?
Not much,
Not
yeah.
much.
You had to be quick, fancy footwork.
There we go, $1,000 for Melissa. Next up, Celine Lacata, just from across the border in Styria, part of the Stam Snowboard School now. Celine also took a huge slam on that rail, almost knocked herself out, so great to see her up onto that podium. I think we might need the bar
Kinda
cam
sick
ready
how they,
right now, though.
they're
It's in
submitting
1st place, Anne-Sophie Lechon. Check out this combo.
Like, podium is a different
Anne-Sophie,
clip
are you
of
in
a
the
different
bar?
rail almost, you know?
Yeah.
Which is dope.
The hard way back one on. Do we have Anne-Sophie in the house?
So she's back there.
She's there.
She's there. Seeing her confirmed.
And then into the men's, we'll see Anne-Sophie Clemens Millauer there, third place.
Wow.
Front board through the whole thing.
He grinded that one. He battled. He was sweating. I seen him sweating.
Let's have a look. So, locking that on. So clean all the way through. Probably could have kept sliding to the end of the run there.
He could have done a 100-footer on that one.
Who's this?
I can't see anyone.
I can't see anyone.
Looks like a board just
It's
moving.
not snow camo, Dylan. Congratulations, second place. The front blow up, the true cab 2, 450 off.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
let me just
Dylan.
say, second's where I belong, too. Second's the best place. It keeps you humble. It reminds you somebody's always better than you.
But you still leave with a little bit of
third.
change.
Still a little bit
And
of
who do we
change.
think in first?
Fabi.
Are you a betting man? Are you ready?
Let's bet 1,500. Let's go.
I'm not doing it because I know. Here he is!
Oh!
It's your boy,
I just
Dylan.
doubled my money.
First place, Fabi
That's my
Friday with
dog.
the massive
Wow.
gap back 450. And this was last run of the day. We
Yeah.
were closing the setup. The shapers were ready to go, and Fabi just said, please, I can do it better. Can I have one more? We gave him one more, and that was it.
Look at him, just-
Unfortunately, Fabi had to jet off to somewhere in Finland for another contest, but
He's probably
Fabi...
out there doing the same thing.
Yeah, probably right
Yeah.
now, exactly. So, Dylan, congratulations, second place.
Thank you.
Stoked on that?
I've never been more hyped in my life.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like
And
I said,
Etienne,
second's where I
third?
belong.
I'm hyped too. I'm happy to be here. So,
Hey,
anything
3
else
and
is
2
just
together
extra.
are my favorite numbers. 32, sponsored plug, but
There
whatever.
you go. Well, congratulations, boys. Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the night. You stay in that VIP zone. We'll
Yeah,
make
we'll
sure
be
we
waiting
cut
for
back
you.
to you. And in fact, can we cut to the VIP zone right now? Do we have Anne-Sophie in there? There she is. I'm not sure what Sarah Hofflin's doing, but Anne-Sophie and Fridge. There we go. The drinks are going down. Congratulations. Well, Sarah Hofflin, you're a menace. Anne-Sophie, congratulations. And boys, thank you so much for joining us. It is time to move on to our final award. Dylan, congratulations. Etienne, congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
Don't go too far. Stay in that bar. We'll make sure you guys are up to some antics soon. And now it is time to welcome our final studio guest for the final award here at the Absolut Park Spring Battle. It is the best trick. And joining us, Austrian royalty and the new Princess of Austria, Anna Gasser and Hannah. Hannah, how do I pronounce your second name so I don't get it wrong?
Kara.
Hannah Kara. So we have, it's not, was it Hanny and Nanny? We have Anna and Hannah.
Snow.
Ah, Hannah Snow.
Yeah, Hannah Snow. Anna Snow.
Anna Snow, that was your first Instagram, right?
It's still my Instagram name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hannah Snow and Anna Snow. Oh my word. Well, ladies, welcome to the studio. Anna, no introduction needed. You've been here many times. Very familiar place. Tell us a little bit about this young lady to your right.
Yeah, Hannah is a very talented upcoming rider, very motivated, and yeah, she beat me in the best 5. She almost beat me in the
careful.
best knuckle. And yeah, it's super sick to have a young upcoming rider in Austria. Super fun to ride with her. She's learning so fast, and I love it. She does everything I tell her to do. She has no fear. I love it.
Hannah, would you agree?
Yeah,
No
for
fear?
sure.
You're not scared of anything?
Maybe on the last pro jump I was a bit scared, but
She never said no to
Yeah.
anything I tell her to do.
Hey, epic. Now, Anna, when you started snowboarding, there was a strong Austrian snowboard scene. There weren't too many girls. Hannah, when did you start snowboarding?
I started when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
But really with freestyle and something, I started when I was 10.
Okay, and how much of an inspiration for you is Anna?
Oh, I really like her riding style, and she inspires me when I'm with her, and every day I see her on Instagram.
And now we're friends and riding together, and
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. We have a picture together when she was 10.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, there's a picture.
No,
of
wait,
us.
we have to get that picture. That picture's going to come up on the screen right now. It's not, but we will do in post. And now you're getting to ride with your hero.
Yeah.
How's that?
For sure.
Now,
It's so nice.
Anna, don't listen. How cool is it to beat Anna?
It's very nice.
I'm happy she beat me. She
No,
deserves
it's amazing. Well, Anna, you alerted me to Hannah's presence a while ago. You're like, have you seen this girl, Hannah? And I was like, yeah, but I saw this back 5 Japan. And you're like, that's her.
Yeah.
And the winning trick, back 5 Japan. Is that a trick you've been doing for a while?
Actually, I learned it this summer in airbag, and yeah, this year first time on snow.
She learned it at Absolut Park.
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
A week ago. I would
Yeah,
say just
a week.
before spring battle, just in the right time.
Yeah.
And Hannah, where are you from in Austria?
Near Graz.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the mountains. Well, Austria's kind of small, but like nowhere near the mountains then.
No.
So what made you want to snowboard?
My grandma lives near mountains in Lietzen, near Schladming.
Yeah, okay.
And so I pretty often were on snow, and I liked it, yeah.
Awesome.
And her parents are super awesome supporting her too,
Yeah.
right?
Ah, yeah.
Your dad is
For
a
sure.
snowboarder?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my mom too.
And your mom too. Yeah.
What are their names?
Doris and Reinhard.
Doris and Reinhardt. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Big shout out to Doris and Reinhardt. Do you think they're proud right now?
Yeah.
Well, don't do anything too embarrassing.
They wanted to come, but Hannah
they couldn't
said
make
no. Hannah said she's not
Oh, no?
allowed.
No.
Doris and Reinhardt, I invite you. I'm so sorry. I know what it's like. Teenage girls, they can be a little tricky. So, Anna,
Yeah.
another great spring battle in the books. We had a
Yeah.
good time the last 4 days.
Yeah, it was so fun, especially after Georgia.
Oh, you did very well in Georgia. You're the
Yeah.
reigning world champion again.
Yeah, the result was really good, but the time there was really hard, and the conditions were like pretty shit, like wind, rains. You were there. We had everything: fog, rain, wind, snow.
Hey, but you can't change the weather.
You can change the weather now, but
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Anna's obviously got some new technology that we don't know about.
no. You're right. You have to make the best out of every weather.
And you did.
I tried to, yeah.
And so take us through some of your tricks here. So, have you been on the podium for every award so far? Not the rail, not the rail.
No, I didn't make it to the end of the S2 down.
But you sent Clemens in and he made it.
He made it. Yeah, he hiked 62 times, I think.
62 to get that.
Because we saw it on the camera roll. And I'm not a big hiking girl, so I was just passing by, and I think that was not enough effort for that long rail.
I mean, it seems quite funny now, but you say 62 times was probably not even that much. I think some of the ski guys added their clips together and they were like, wow, I hiked that rail 190 times.
Oh, wow.
That S rail to down rail was breaking
dedication.
people.
That is dedication. I didn't have the dedication for the best rail this year.
Ah, well, maybe you have the dedication for the big air. How did the big air go for you?
Well, you know, the problem was our first day we got here was Tuesday, and we went up on the mountain pretty late, coming straight from Georgia, and that was the best weather day, I think. And we just were I was a little tired, and I didn't do my best big air trick I could do. And you know me, I always try to I always want to do something I'm proud of, and I'm happy I could submit a trick, but it's not my best snowboarding trick, I think.
No, I know. Hannah, have you seen this with Anna when she's like, sometimes she does very well and she's not happy.
Yeah.
Anyone else would be like, yay, I did well. And she's like, no, but I didn't do this. Blah, blah, blah. Have you experienced that?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have some of that as well? Do you get like angry with yourself if you know you've not done the best you could do?
She's very critical of herself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. It could almost be twins.
Well, I'm double her age.
But that's fine.
That's
Oh, you could be her mum.
Oh, no, I don't take it that far. Big sister, I like the
Big sister. Okay,
yeah.
we'll keep the big sister. As a younger sister, what are her worst habits?
That's a good question.
She's too scared.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
I know a few. We'll compare notes. I know a few of the worst ones. All right. So, Hannah, congratulations so far. 2 awards already tonight. Is that right? Knuckle and 540. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Anna, 3 awards already. 2 awards as well.
2.
Okay. So it could be a battle between Hannah and Anna. See who gets a 3rd award, or maybe nobody.
We're
will.
same now.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the best trick is, as easy as it sounds, the best trick. And that's what we're all about. High performance here, as much as it is about hiking rails, doing turbo knuckles and 540, the soul of our freestyle sports, it's also about high performance. And it is time for the best trick. So let's check out a little edit from some of the action of the best trick here at the Spring Battle 2023. There we go, some of the highlights. It was pretty heavy, all things considered. A lot of people thought the action was mainly contained on the rail feature, but the big air, what was some of the gnarliest stuff you saw go down?
So on Tuesday, my first day when I went up, I went to just take a look at the jump, and the first thing I saw was, I think, a switchback 18. Like, that was the first hit I saw, and I was like, oh my God, it's going down.
And what about you, Hannah? Any highlights that you saw?
Yeah, I think I saw a 19 from a Japanese guy too. But
Japanese guys here? We've got some Japanese crew in the house in the background. Yeah, there they are. Team Japan is in the house. I wonder if we added the total amount of rotation that the Japanese put together, we'd probably go back in time.
Yeah, I think so too.
And what about from the girls? Skiers as well. Do you see anything insane?
I saw some doubles, especially on the last day where it was kind of like the weather was on-off and it snowed in the morning.
Yeah,
and
it dumped.
It dumped.
We came up and there was powder.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't even look at the jump anymore, and then I was standing at the rail and I saw some doubles, and really impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
How about you, Hannah? Favorite girls trick you saw, ski or snowboard?
I think I saw 720 from Melissa Pepperkamp. That was very nice. I liked it.
She always goes
Cap
big.
7.
Yeah,
Cap 7, yeah,
yeah.
okay. Interesting. You're always paying attention. Okay. Speaking of paying attention, so we have a look at the awards for the best trick. Is everybody ready? VIP room, are you ready for the best trick of the night, everybody? Yeah, there they are. Oh, Kirsty's looking cool. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final award, the Absolut Park Spring Battle Best Trick. Let's roll it. So we start off with free ski women, third place. It's Sarah Hofflin again. She's monopolizing the podium, ladies and gentlemen. Switch 7. Sarah just out here dominating. She's on the mono ski sometimes, taking home $2,000 for the Switch 7. Next up, Anastasia. Right 9 with the blunt. Oh, 60s there. Former world champion, of course. 3,000 in for that one. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, with this this is the double I think you were talking about, Anna. The dub left 12. Sondre I from Norway. Sondra's having an incredible season this year.
And she did it at the end of the day,
Yeah, exactly.
end of the last day.
You can see some knuckle hits there. She hit the knuckle twice and then went back up and did that twice. And then on to the big air for the men's free ski. For Bjorn in third. Have a look at the replay. And wow, third place there. Second place is our guest from earlier on in the night. We thought we'd throw him a little bit of a curveball and bring it out for the best 540 and not give him any awards. Hunter Henderson there into second position. We'll take a look at the bar in a minute. And first place for Etienne as well. It's a double curveball. We thought we'd mess them up by bringing them out earlier on in the show. Make them think they might have won a little bit. And then into snowball, big air. There's that cab 7 you're talking about for Melissa Paperkamp.
Jump looks big from that angle.
Yeah, it is a big jump.
It is big, yeah.
Vanessa with this really sick backside 720.
Good
She
style.
was going big,
Yeah.
really big. Unfortunately, she couldn't join us tonight. She's off for the day for Jake in Czech. Or going home and then, going to Lark. And first place, Anna. Women's big air. I know it wasn't the trick maybe you wanted to do, but it's still insane. Hannah, what did we think of this? Cab 99.
Beautiful. So beautiful. I like
Look at your face, Anna. This is such classic Anna Gasser. Like, it's only cab 99.
I'm smiling.
Yes, you are. I know. And now the men's snowboard. Now, we need to get everybody together in the VIP zone because third place, Kaito Hamada. His first ever cab 18 steel mask. First time he ever landed a cab 18.
Wow.
With the steel masky grab as well, or maybe it's a roast beef. Not a hand down.
Wow.
Second place now. Things are heating up. Hiroto Ogiwara. I think he's in the bar as well in the VIP zone. The backside 1980. Unreal. Hannah,
mind blowing.
what do you think about that?
Only mind blowing.
Maybe next year you're doing it?
Maybe. No. Not next year.
And first place, also from Japan, Ryomo Kimata, backside 19, and he landed this last run of the day. On the last day, we were closing the jumps. We let Ryomo drop in for his last run. And just look at the landing on this. That's 5.5 full rotations in the air, not a hand down. And he walked straight back up and started hitting the S rail to down rail. So ladies and gentlemen, there they are in the bar. There's Team Japan. Etienne, Hunter, where are you? Getting that shot. Etienne, Hunter, did we fool you?
Sorry, Mum.
Did we fool you? Did you think you were going to be on the podium for that? Was that a surprise?
Forklift!
The forklift, there we go. Congratulations to our green room there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there I am. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so... should I sit back down? I'll sit back down. We can cut that out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it from the Absolut Park Spring Battle Award Show. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we can all agree that this year was one of the best years yet. Hannah, Anna, thank you so much. Hannah. Soon they're just going to become one. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on your double podium. Anna, congratulations on your triple podium. Did I get that right? Double?
Yeah.
Triple?
Yeah.
Thank the Lord. Well, thank you. Okay. Sorry. Live TV, but we just need a break. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it. Okay, well, congratulations to the ladies, and thank you so much for joining us. VIP room, how are you still doing back there? Live studio audience, Anna, Hannah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ladies. You may go and join the chaos. Anna,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Hannah, bright future and well done.
Thanks.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, another award show from the Absolut Park Spring Battle is in the books. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as us. And to finish up, a short highlight edit from all the bangers here at the 2023 Spring Battle. My name's Henry Jackson, and thank you for joining us. And now I'm going to that VIP bar. Let's go!